Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to pYanodon's Season 3. Our Patreon Zen Garden has gotten a bit of a facelift. I was kind of just playing around with different ideas off camera, and this is what I've settled on for now. It's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. You know, we've got the yin-yang symbol in the middle, and then we've got a nice little border around the edge, and then we've got a couple columns here. The nice part is I can expand the columns easily, you know, without changing the whole design, so that way we can grow it as we need. I think this will be close to enough space for all the Patreons. If it's not, we can add a little bit more space, and I went with a spacing of 6 for the subgrid size so we can get everybody's name in here. The next one on our list, we added Bulby because, you know, we added the caravan version of Bulby, but you know, I want all of the names in the garden as well. And Kalarin, you are the lucky winner of this episode. You are next in the Patreon Zen Garden. Thank you for your support. It is very much appreciated. And we'll keep adding to this as we go. So, where did we leave off? Yes, we needed 2 caravans. One for meat and one for rocks. Because the problem was we only had one caravan set up, and we decided in the last episode that wasn't quite gonna cut it for the way that things are getting delivered. It'll be a lot more efficient if we have 2 caravans, because then they're only taking full loads of stuff. We've got 13 more here. This is still backed up on science. I might just manually move a little bit because we had the ratios wrong at first. So if I move to 2 sets, that should help a bit. I'll just put those in. Okay, that'll help a little bit with the generic Earth DNA samples, and then we'll get a couple more Digosauruses going down here. Well, one more Digosaurus, I guess, for now. And then do I have another caravan already? I can't remember. And they're stored all the way over here. Okay, I did pick up my car. All the way over here. And I probably should have more pathways, to be honest. I just don't have enough limestone to start actually covering the base in limestone is the problem. All right, a few loaders feels really good to have. What else do we need? Couple more undergrounds. Engines I'm probably fine on, yeah. Air core inductors, small parts. We need a few more. Probably, yeah, need a refill on advanced fluid handling. That'll be nice. And then we'll dump chest here. A bit of crap, like such as titanium ore. I don't need all these nickel plates. Why don't I actually put those away? I actually don't have a bunch of stuff that I need to get rid of. Oh yeah, this decon planner. Don't need that. But yeah, we should be able to grab some more nickel up here. Or sorry, not grab more, but put it away. I haven't had to craft a single thing that needs nickel yet, so I'm not gonna have it in my inventory. Same with antimony. That's just wasting slots, I think. And then we do have one more caravan. Sweet. All right, so you're gonna be... we'll start at the bottom. You're gonna be no, not Derpamu. We had a SS Derpamu in Space Age. You're gonna be Kurt L. Thank you, Kurt L. And you're gonna go exclusively. Where is it? Right here. I'm curious about something. Can I? Oh, I do not need carrot on a stick. Can I fill with meat first and then jerky? I think this will do what I want it to do. And then we will... I need another outpost. Can you set a ghost outpost? Probably not. Well, it says it can. No, yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. All right, so I need another outpost. Hop in the old car. Now, would it have just been easier to set up a belt? Honestly, I don't think so. Because I would have had to have set up 2 belts even. One to the location and one from the location. Yeah, I might have been done with that by now, but it would have been ugly. We would have had even more belts crossing the entire map. I don't need more of that crap. I don't need more of that crap. Alright, so here we will... Of course they don't support moving. That's unfortunate. I guess this one can go here then. And this one will be the one that feeds in. Now... this one's gonna be meat. Because I don't know, I don't think these have any way of prioritizing meat over jerky. So we want to feed in meat, and then this one will be jerky. And jerky will only feed in if meat equals 0. So that way, you know, we'll prioritize meat in that way. And we want to prioritize meat doubly so because... okay, so you can skip those now. And now you can just... You're not delivering meat. And you can just fill cargo and wait, and then empty cargo and wait. That is the way that we like to program caravans. That's nice and simple. I want you to go join me so I can take these out of its inventory. Anyway, the other caravan, which should be meandering around here somewhere. Yeah, Kurt L. He'll fill meat and then jerky. And then we'll go to the destination, which is here. And then we will empty meat. And empty jerky. And I will wait for those to be fulfilled. So that means we're not going to make extra trips. We also need to store food. Probably first. So we'll empty all of our meat. Once that's done, we'll empty all of our jerky. Then we'll go do another round. Okay. They're currently starved for food, but I can fix that. And then you, I need to steal all your stuff like that. Let me put that all in there. And now we need to go get the other Digosaurus so we can mine a little faster. And Nexalit will be a go. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I still am surprised we haven't needed chromium yet. I remember needing chromium sooner in the past. Alright, I guess I stop here. Why don't we add another little highway? Perfect. It's so much faster. 350% is a heck of a drug. Oh man, I love it. All right, you need a single jerky. Is over here. Or 50 jerky or something. All right, go for it. And now we just need to finish our Nexalit process, which will involve bringing over water and fuel. We should have water nearby already. Well, no, we don't. It's surprising. The closest water gets is over there. So we'll fix that. Oh, perfect. That can just be a T-junction. Boop. There we go. And then keep going across here. Why did I turn the corner so late on this one? Oh, I think it's because I moved that smelter. That's right. There we go. All right, and then you come down. There we go. Water. And we want to wash Nexalit. Is that this one? Yeah, clean Nexalit. You know, it's weird they have this little pump thing when it doesn't have that in any other orientation. I've always found that a little weird. I don't get that. Yes, I know that deleted the water contents, but we know that that refills quite quickly. All right, and then these guys, we feed in raw Nexalit, out comes clean Nexalit. So I think I'm pretty comfy doing this. 1 per second each means 2 in and 1 out on the close side. And then we've got tailings. Now tailings are pretty useful. They used to be really easy to make, and they also used to give you a lot of fuel. There used to be a tailings to well, this one. Okay, so this is still here. You get a lot of benzene, which has a high fuel value, from cold water slurry. But now it's just harder to make tailings, is what it is. I think you used to get like basically muddy sludge used to be tailings or something like that. It's been a long time, but you used to get tailings from all sorts of processes, and you could easily make large amounts of it. And then you could use the cold water slurry to make benzene, and that would be a great fuel value. So I think it was when you washed sand. I think it was when you did... Yeah, I think it was this recipe used to give you tailings. And then the sand to pure sand used to be tailings as well. But now it's muddy sludge. Okay, anyway. Anyway, what was I actually looking at? I was looking at tailings to find out what we can do with it right now. And I don't think the answer is very much. Yeah, every 500 we get 1 more raw Nexalit if I want to plop down an evaporator, which I can do. Yeah, we can if I get some concrete. I might have some concrete. Nope, not enough. So at least for now, I'll probably do that. I don't know. Concrete's kind of annoying. Because I need to go grab some stone, which we have none of in there. We should have stone down here. No, I'm not collecting any. Where am I collecting stone? Gosh, this is almost full. Let's make it a little more filled up here. This is gonna take a while if I don't make it a little faster on myself here. There we go. Alright, so that's Keratin. I think I'm putting stone in a box somewhere, but where the heck am I doing that? I don't even know. I should be putting stone in a box right here. It'll fill up pretty quickly. Alright, so I've got that. I know that deal with Keratin is on our list, don't worry. We just need Intermetallics first. Now, where am I going? Concrete. Over here by the lime. And then... I actually don't want it all to be refined concrete. You'll only enable if concrete is... That one is greater than 200. I'll build up some concrete first. Alright. It could be time soon for a second belt of stone and Keratin. That will definitely make, it'll make my need to deal with Keratin twice as high though, so I'm gonna wait a minute on it, but it definitely needs to happen. We just need a lot of stone for various things. Okay, what did I need? An evaporator? Boom. Evaporator. That'll go over here with the tailings. What else can I do with it? Tailings to tailings dust. Oh, this is the slaked lime back to lime. And then acid gas to sulfur. Okay. Yeah, this will produce more raw nexolite, which is kind of interesting. So I need that to go. That'll put it on that side. We can just prioritize it like that. That's easy enough. And then we're gonna get some very small amount of tailings dust, which is used in few options. I really wish they would highlight these ones that you don't have researched and then the ones that you do have researched. That's why I keep using FNEI. Every time I think, oh, I could just use Factoriopedia, then I remember why I'm not, and it's that. So this is the only one I can do with it right now. And that's kind of useless. I mean, just the ratios are so low. Like, it's not worth it until the ultra late game when you're making a huge amount of tailings dust. Now we can use the coal dust to power a burner to burn all of the rest of this, though then the coal dust starts building up because we don't have a way to void coal dust yet into... This is kind of the main way to void coal dust at some point, but that needs water. Though, no, this is what I was trying to remember. Yeah, you can just burn it. Though that's not till blue science? What? Wow. So really, you kind of have to do the coal dust to steam thing, which is annoying. And then you void the steam. Now, we will get the ability to get water wherever we want pretty soon with pump jacks. I think that's in green science. But anyway, We already need fuel down here for the Nexalit, so I will happily burn the tailings dust. Okay, so there's our cleaned Nexalit. That goes here. And then the tailings dust. Oh, this needs to filter. Well, I guess this doesn't have to filter. I could always filter. I think I will just filter it. Clean, no, raw Nexalit. And then you're gonna be tailings dust. Here. Tailings dust. Feed that in, and then we need this nonsense to get rid of ash. All right, so that's done. Power's over here. Pop a light in there, beautiful. All right, if we didn't screw this up, we now have Nexalit. Now, we need a lot more Nexalit, don't we? Yeah. So why don't I see if we can get a third Digosaurus? I mean, ideally we want all four. I think we need all four. Need more asphalt. And then probably need one here. All right, anyway, Digosaurus is way over here. And we're short on biosamples because we're short on these things because we're short on titanium. Oh. Why did I have that checked? Because if I have that checked, that would mean I'm always delivering the full perfect ratio, which I'm not. So I don't know why I had that checked. Maybe that was just a mistake. Probably just a mistake. Or it was really smart and I just undid my big brain play, which I've been known to do. Alright, there's another Digosaurus. So that way we'll have three. Three cute little digging dinosaurs. Look at them go. So adorable. It is very slow though. And we need... It's only 3 raw Nexalit per plate at least. So the plate ratio is actually not that terrible. I'm just gonna have him do a run so we get some plates going, but... Because if he waits for a full load, it's gonna take an hour or 2 or 3. But we do have Nexalit done, technically. You know what? I need this to be a highway. I run through this area all the time. And then... So we're waiting for that other Digosaurus to finish. And now we need a place for Nexalit to stockpile. Oh, and then there's ash. Alright, ash comes up to here. There's ash dealt with. And then for now we'll just bring this over. I don't know, put it in a chest. I don't know what to do with it quite yet. And we'll let it back up to not that much. For now. Wait. Oh, wait, what? What did I... Wow. How did I get the idea that this makes tailings? I think this used to make tailings as well. Whoops. My bad. Oh, it's because I saw tailings dust on this. That's what it is. That's why I thought that it made tailings. Wow. Okay, well that was a big waste. So this isn't even doing anything. LOL. Okay. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. I count this as a loss. Wow. That's kind of funny. So this is all pointless. And we just need a sinkhole. Wow. Okay, there we go. Well, fixes that problem. And the other Digosaurus should be done. Do we have a few more of these? We have one more. That's not enough. It is nice that that's automated, but it's not nice that it wasn't running for a while. So I'll run back over here. Grab Digosaurus number 3. We need more titanium as well. But this will be Digosaurus number Dos and Trace at the same time. The nice thing about caravans is that they get more effective over longer distances in terms of, you know, like trains need more fuel, belts, you need to spend more and more belts, but caravans, they don't cost any more when they go farther. Their throughput just gets lowered, but their throughput's pretty decent as is, and so like they can go really far before their throughput starts to suck. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. More dinos. Yay! Dino mining squad. It's dynamite. Hey, first Nexalit plate. That's what we like to see. All right. Now I believe Vitroloi is actually within our grasp. That's weird, but true. We've got all those things. Weird, but true. Weird, but. So Vitroloi it is. What do you have? Missed. Probably just had a bunch of meat and jerky. I really should have designed wood differently. I didn't leave enough space for moss expansion, and that was a mistake. That was certainly a mistake. Yeah, I'm very curious when these slots expire, which it's so hard to test this. I'd have to test it with something that spoils faster. Like if these slots expire and he's trying to grab jerky and there's jerky in these slots and these slots, which slots get taken from first? I do not know. Because if it's these ones, then it's a problem. If it's these ones, then it's fine. Or no, sorry, I said that backwards. We want it to take the jerky out of the meat slot because we want the meat slot to be empty so it can be filled with more meat so that next time he does a trip, he can fill up on meat and deliver meat because we need meat more than jerky. And if that didn't make sense, I don't know what will. All right. Anyway, vitroloi is basically ready to go. So I'll do vitroloi and phoenix here because they need some similar things. Well, not really. But they all need antimony oxide, so I'll put 4. I know I'll need 2 for phoenix at some point. Well, I say that. I needed 2 for phoenix last time. And I'll just get that one ready to go on lead stuff. All right, that's connected up. I actually want to connect it over here. So that feels the cleanest. Because it's going in line with power poles, which feels very free. Both visually and in terms of, you know, where buildings... I'm never going to place a line of buildings over a power pole row. So if I can overlay that with a fluid line, then I'm saving space. All right, I can't make any more smelters, probably because I'm out of concrete. No, ceramic. I actually remembered something. These things need ceramic. So let's go pick up some ceramic from our circuit processing over here. And then that should enable us to make some smelters. No? We need steel and titanium. I need more titanium for the Digosauruses anyway. So, titanium, steel. Gets us 4 smelters. And yeah, we need all sorts of things. We need titanium, we need nickel, we need copper. Why don't I have Nexilate go with nickel? It's perfect. It's perfect. Because they both have, you know, similar sounding names. They both start with N. Nexilate, nickel. Nixilate. And we basically need every single one of these things. I don't know if I need literally all of them, but I need most of them. Because we definitely need nickel. And so let's see. Antimony goes past all of them. And titanium only goes to vitroloi. So that goes there. And I could save some titanium if we want to by doing this. And then boom, boom, boom. And then we need duralumin, nickel, copper. And Nexilate goes on to the next one. So we'll have you. We'll put iron and copper on the same. Duralumin and lead are both needed. Do I need steel? I don't need steel, and I don't need aluminum. So I need nexolite and nickel. That'll go there. And then I need lead and duralumin. So that can be something like a dece. A little messy, but there's lead and duralumin, and then we need copper and iron, which I need a couple more squares for. Copper, iron. Gosh, that freaked me out for a second. That thing running by. Alright, so then we've got that bad boy. I don't like doing it this way because I lose the visuals pretty badly. But this is the way my base is lined out right now, so here we go. Alright, so then you need the copper, the duralumin, and the nickel. Nexolite goes to the Phoenix, and iron goes to the Phoenix. So maybe nexolite and iron. That's fine. Oh gosh. This is bothersome. Because what I need, let's do that, no, this. That. This is so hard without being able to see it. Here. Let's just design it up here. Goodness. Because this is what I'm trying to do. There we go. I knew what I wanted, but it was not so easy to make it happen. Cut that. Paste it. And then this one just needs the nexolite and the iron, which is the bottom and the top. It doesn't need the middle one. Somehow. So this middle one can just skip on past. That one is needed. Oh, I'm out of splitters. I don't need this inserter. So it looks like that. That's fine. And then we need that again. Gotta connect these up. Okay. And then finally we need the lead, which is on... Which one? The middle one. Alright, I may need to modify this later, but for now that'll work. That gets me all the special alloys. And then I'll bring them all out on the bottom. And I'm just gonna empty out my inventory here. I probably don't want to get rid of all my iron, but the other stuff I don't need as much of. Okay, so we'll do that, and there we go. Vitraloy and Phoenix coming right up. Okay, that's supposed to be back there. Get rid of that. All right. Ta-da! And then vitrolloy will go on the other side. So I can do it that way. And now we have vitrolloy and Phoenix acquired. Wow, that feels good. So, am I ready to make intermetallics? Oh my god, we are! It's that easy. It is that easy. So then I will bring this guy down. And I mean, this is it. We did intermetallics. We did it. I doubt I'm gonna be able to run more than one of these, so I will just put one of them. Maybe I'll put it here. And I'll grab half of, let it buffer slightly, but we'll grab half of our output for intermetallics. The rate 0.067. I might need 2 or 3 of these. I'll start with 2. I'll start with 2. And then that intermetallics will go join with the lead antimony alloy, which is going to be on the top side. There it is, 49 hours. Wowee. But there you have it, intermetallics. Let's fill up on stuff and things. What else do I need? Pipes. Always need a good few pipes. Steam engines. Small parts. Actually go to 5 stacks here. Sweet. And then I don't need this lead antimony alloy. That'll back up pretty quick because I'm not using it right now, but we've got it available, which is nice. And I'm also realizing I may have to move this whole thing over because I didn't leave enough room for my metals bus. I don't really know why I didn't, but I didn't. Anyway, we've got some intermetallics here. I will... I think what I'll do is I will use some filtered inserters here to get a little stockpile of all 4 things. I don't need a ton. I'm thinking like 2 stacks or whatever, you know, of each thing. I wish Phoenix... I'll just type alloy. And you need the lead antimony. Oh, I found it. It's right there. And you need intermetallics. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 stacks of each. Intermetallics, I'll let go to 4. Woohoo! Which means I can get oiler boilers or oil burners, as some people might call them. And they only need 10 intermetallics each. And they make 60 steam apiece, which is beautiful. And what about electric burners? Or steam, what are they called? Electric boilers. Don't even need intermetallics. That's right. It just requires a lot of research to get them. So I probably could have had these by now, because I haven't been researching for a while. Though, this is a lot of research packs. I mean, I'm only getting 6 a minute, so 360 an hour. So I actually don't know if I have enough Pi1 for this. And I'm gonna double check while we're thinking about it. Pi science production. Ah, shoot. We are not... We've never been getting 6 a minute. There was a very brief moment where I was getting 6 a minute. And then we had something backed up, so we got more than 6 a minute. And now we're back down to 3 a minute. Why am I only getting 3 a minute? It is glassware. It's this stupid... I fixed this. I swear I fixed this. Am I a big dummy dumb? I sure am. Where did I get the idea that 2 sap extractors would be enough? Sap extractors are like the cheapest, easiest thing to do, and that's what's been holding me back this whole time. All right, I should have some more of those. Let's fix this real quick. Wow, that's so bothersome. Yeah, I need 3 more of these. And sap trees I have over to the west somewhere. In my old bio area, I think. Where did I leave those sap trees? Yep, here we go. Okay. So, yeah, that's really a bummer. So for us to get, so we need 20, but this will run half time at best, so we need half of that. So we only need 10, which is 4/5 of this, which is exactly 20 sap, and by 20 I mean 0.20. And so that's 2 more. I literally only had half. Why did I do only half? I don't understand myself sometimes. I know we started out only doing half, but I could have so easily done all of the sap that we needed right then and there. Wow. So I don't actually need 2 more, or 3 more, I just need 2 more. And this can be on a belt, going over here. Feed that in, get them power, and we're done. Alright, that should fix it. Goodness, what a silly reason to have science stunted. Should be fixed now, though. How much lead are we spending, by the way, on circuits? 0.267, pretty small amount. All right, here we go. Our first, if we can find it, raw ores, petroleum hand. There it is, pH. All right, oil burner, baby. Oh yeah, that feels good. 321 iron plates, by the way. Look at it. Look at it go. Look at it exist. All right, so we're gonna need to set those up. We're gonna need a big Keragen plant, probably down here. So that is actually next on our list, and it is what we will do next. We're gonna need some retorters. This one. So this is set up for up to 2 belts of stone plus Keragen. So a full belt of Keragen, and I think that's a good amount to start with. I don't think I'm gonna need more than that for a little bit. I mean, I could increase This isn't that big of a setup, so I could increase it pretty easily. But yeah, 2 oil burn. I mean, it's a pretty simple build. 2 reformers. I need a lot more iron. God, a reformer? Look at that. 504 iron. I mean, that's no joke. That's a lot. I mean, I'm getting 6 iron a second. But that's like 100 seconds of iron production just for one building. It's not messing around. So we're gonna need a lot of iron. We're probably gonna need some extra steel. We're gonna need some more IMs here. And what else? So 2 reformers. I need more steam engines. And then I need 3 retorters. And then another oil boiler. That one was not on purpose. I'm just gonna call them oilers from now on. I mean, it's the perfect mixture of the 2 words. I will use oilers. Alright. You guys already know what the title of this episode is. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't title it that, because then it'll spoil the fun. Spoil it. Spoiler. Spoiler boiler. Alright, I've truly lost my marbles. This is what pYanodon's does to you. We're only 50 hours in, but it is truly a sight to behold when you lose your marbles. Alright, so pretty simple stuff. I'm building it down here because I remember these are big buildings. We'll go over here next to the iron, basically. So these 3 take in steam and kerosene. And of course, we need extra connections here. And then those output shale oil, which goes directly into the reformers. Which is a little tricky, because I don't think this reaches far enough. No, it does not. So we'll have to do one of these and one of these. And then shale oil. Just be here and here, so that connects. So shale oil is connected, heavy oil and light oil. I could space this out by 1, and then I could have them both go down. That's probably smarter. And then steam, we will bring over and up. So that connects. To there, so steam's connected. And then we've gotten a lot done in this episode. This was, you know, it's the culmination of a lot of work, and it feels really good when it all kind of hits at the same time. All right, so we got light oil, heavy oil, and condensates will be here. Okay, so those are all ready to go. Steam is connected. These all need power. We'll attach power up. There. We need a lamp somewhere in the middle of it with the beautifully large light radius that we now have available. And condensates need to be attached down. Okay, so that's all hooked up. So we just need water in. We need the steam. Where's the nearest water? Probably over here. Yes it is. You go across this little thing here. Nope, we need a pump. Wow, we needed a pump a hot minute ago, apparently. We'll put the pump there. Put that there. Water comes over. Goes down. Okay, and then down here we will do the sorting and collecting of things. So I would like to make some of the bigger tanks. I don't know which ones are the cheapest. Those are a lot of lead. I mean, 100 lead isn't that bad. Kind of just want to do the big tanks. Maybe I'll just do these guys. Because they're small. The footprint of those ones is pretty huge. But yeah, I need a little more lead for this. So we'll neum our way up here, grab some lead. And then make 3 of those. Is 3 how many I want? 1 for condensates, 1 for light oil, 1 for heavy oil. Yeah. For now. Alright, and then we come back down here, get the oil burners situated, ready to make the steam. Maybe, how about here? And then the water doesn't need to go quite as far. And the steam. That's bitumen. T-junction. Yeah, that should work fine. I don't love all these like extra connections, but it's just because I use the two-way ones when it doesn't need to be two-way. But yeah, that should work. And then now we need the 3 tanks. Or maybe I align them vertically because this feels like using a lot of extra space where I don't need to be. Yeah, why don't I like move these more up here-ish? Okay, yeah, so condensates will connect into here. And then Hoyle and Loyal. So this is Hoyle and this is Loyal. Okay. And then do a couple things. Thing number 1 is condensates are the primary thing we want to burn in here. So we're going to connect 2 different pumps. Condensates will pump in as long as we have a decent number of them. We're gonna measure each tank here. And the condensates will only pump in as long as I have, you know, some left. Because again, because of consumption issues. So as long as condensates is greater than, you know, 1,000, we'll pump in condensates. Otherwise we won't. Maybe I'll make that 2,000. Why play with fire? Condensates is a pretty low fuel value. Make it through 4,000 even. And then, if that's not enough, we'll pump in the heavy oil, because that one's a better fuel value, right? Yeah. No, light oil is more useful. So I'll probably use the heavy oil next, which is this one. Yeah. So then, so heavy oil will only pump if condensates is less than sorry, I don't want the filter. Is less than 5,000? Okay, is that gonna work right? So let's say we're burning through the condensates, you know, condensates are running out, yada, yada, yada. These, we've used a lot of condensates, you know, we're emptying out the condensates tank. It's at 6,000. It's at 5,500, still burning through it. This pump is still working. It's at 5,000. Now this pump is active, but we're still burning condensates, and this pump is still active. It's at 4,500. We're still burning condensates. It's at 4,000. Now this pump turns off, but this one's already on. And then we keep burning through the condensates that are in this network. And then finally, we've burned through all the condensates in this network, and this one turns on. So this should be fine. As long as this number is bigger than this number, we've always got one of the two pumps active. And we do know just from the numbers that we almost have, the condensates are almost enough, right? 101 to 110. So there's another, not even 10, it'll be another 8.6 steam that we need from heavy oil once in a while. And so that'll only pump for a brief moment. The condensates will go back up above 5,000, then the heavy oil will stop filling, and so they'll alternate back and forth. With a little bit of, you know, I could maybe set this to 6,000 so that it pumps heavy oil for a little bit longer, but they'll just go back and forth, and that'll be fine. Yeah, and that should work. And then let me reconnect the water here. And then the steam is connected through. And I think at this point, we're pretty much there. We just need to feed the Keragen in. How many inserters do I need each? 5 a second. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That is a lot. And then we'll go you down. I want to do that. Looks cleaner. Though at that point, then I want to do this. Alright, Keragen's getting fed in. We need starting steam, which is a little annoying. I can just place a real boiler for a second. I'm a real boiler. And put in some raw coal, and then redirect this around somehow like this. There we go. All right, so there's some steam. Here, why don't you use some of the logs I have? Trash anyway. And then that should get us some shale oil going. Yeah! There it is. Shale oil is being produced. Okay, now this one needs steam. I wish there was a way that we could prioritize this. I still think something's going on weird with the, like, I think it's just because it's such a small amount of steam units that we're running into issues, but there's something weird. Something's weird with them not sharing better. Because, yeah, for this to work, we're going to have to back up on shale oil, which is going to take a minute. It's kind of annoying. I don't know of a better way to do this, though. I can just make more steam. That'll make twice as much steam. So this can be done sooner. Okay, there we go. Shale oil is backing up. I mean, we make 150 a second at full speed, so I see plenty of shale oil. Oh, and then we're gonna need overflows on all these, of course. Maybe here. 90%ers. There we go. Okay, surely one of these is running now? No. Shale oil is finally backing up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now they're not running anymore. So now the steam will back up and finally get into one of these buildings. Unless the steam's disconnected. No, it's looking connected. Otherwise, these wouldn't have any steam in them. Okay. We'll get there soon. Please stop. Please stop. Maybe it'll stop at 200. Stop at 200. Stop at 200. Yes. Perfect. So now it'll fill up the other two. There we go. Finally. Have I run out of logs? Almost. Here we go. Our first oil burner moment is about to happen. Hooray! Oil burners! Beautiful. Wow, oil burners and intermetallics and shale oil all in the same episode. I feel like the episode picture, I need to, you know, because intermetallics is so pivotal, I feel like that should be the picture. But we also got oil burners. Two pivotal things at the same time. Now it's gonna take a second before I have enough logs here. Because it's gonna take a minute before we have the 4,000 condensates. Oh, I guess we're burning heavy oil already. Okay, perfect. Wait. Why are these not running? What did I do? Hold on, something's wrong. This light oil's not getting got rid of, but something else is wrong, because this should be full of steam and it's not. Oh, the water's disconnected. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now we actually have enough steam to run these things. which means I should be able to turn off the other thing. Yeah, we're at 5,000 condensates now, so we can definitely turn these off. And make sure the water's still connected. There we go. Perfect. Well, this is just a pretty little thing. And now we're gonna get a ton of light oil out of this, and we can do all sorts of other things with it. I could make power with this. How much power would we get out? I don't even know. Light oil, I think, is most efficient to just burn it, right? Like as is. Because gasoline is 1.2. Aromatics. So we'd get 950 kilojoules out of each light oil. And each light oil is 900. So technically that gains you some power, but it's so tiny I don't think it's worth it. And then the heavy oil is definitely more efficient than kerosene, which is what it makes. So this is getting me 40 megawatts plus about 65, 70. This is about 100 megawatts of fuel power, give or take a little bit. That's not bad at all. And I also want to point out the oil burners have a efficiency of 200%, which I think means, that means we would get 200. Well, no, sorry. The steam engines themselves are 50%. So it would cancel out and we would actually get 100 megawatts out of this. The 200% of the oil burner would cancel out with the 50% of steam engines. So I believe we would end up, I mean, we can just do the math real quick. These things use 14 megawatts to make 60, which is gonna run it's gonna run 4 of these. So 4 steam engines running full blast at the 250 degrees is only gonna get me about 3.7 times 4 megawatts. Which is about 15 megawatts out ish. And these use about 15 megawatts in. So yeah, that basically cancels out. So that is still not bad. That's about 100 megawatts we could get from this if we turned it into power. And given that Kerogen is currently a waste product, that's not bad. So yeah, deal with Kerogen is basically done. Intermetallics is basically done. I do need to do this real quick. And then as we work through the backlog of Kerogen, then we can move down to 1 of these deposits. Sweet. Well, we're gonna have to call that an episode, but I'm really happy with the progress we're making. We're at 50 hours almost, and we are about to be able to start doing chromium. I'd say we figured out metals as well. And we're finally at the point where we can do medium power poles and start thinking about, and it's a long journey still, but we can start thinking about logistic science packs. Which is, like I said, still a very long journey before we get there, but it's at least in the conversation now that we have intermetallics. I mean, honestly, it's kind of the next big thing. Maybe like mechanical parts are the next big thing. Kind of another milestone. And then batteries as well. Batteries are another big milestone. So like batteries, mechanical parts, and then logistic science. Although I don't even know if logistic science needs mechanical parts. Let me look at that real quick. Plasmids, I don't think they do. So the animal samples don't, and the poor alien samples don't. And the Sarcoruses... Which one of these do I end up using? I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we use the mechanical parts for the logistics science, but we use it for other stuff. We might even need it for some of the buildings. I can't remember all the buildings that we need, the new ones. But anyway, we'll work on that in future episodes. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.